Hello, welcome to Illinois Corn TV News with this week's look at agriculture news. In today's update, in an unprecedented move, the EPA announced it is reopening the finalized re-registration of atrazine, putting this key crop protectant tool and today's carbon-smart farming practices at risk. This is according to the Atrazine Network, which is a coalition of agriculture groups that have been involved in regulatory issues related to atrazine herbicides since 1995. At issue is the Aquatic Ecosystem Concentration Equivalent Level of Concern, CELOC. In a published decision that concluded the registration review of atrazine in 2020, EPA set the atrazine CELOC at 15 parts per bushel. Environmental activist groups then retaliated with a lawsuit in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. This opened the door for EPA to shift tactics and alter its decision. Last week, EPA proposed an ultra-low CELOC of 3.4 parts per billion, which would have devastating impacts on our farmers. Farmers rely on atrazine's long-lasting weed control, and it is especially important as an aid to help farmers successfully use sustainable farming practices like conservation tillage and no-till. Placing severe limits on atrazine will have broad implications, considering that atrazine is a key component in over 90 herbicide mixtures that farmers rely upon. Atrazine has been on the market for over 60 years, and no herbicide has been studied more or has a longer safety record. In today's announcement and in the docket, EPA stated it intends to seek external peer review of the risks to the aquatic plant community that underlies this proposed risk management study. Before any part of this proposal is implemented, the EPA must stand by its promise to convene a formal scientific advisory panel to specifically explore the scientific basis for the proposed CELOC revision and ensure high-quality research supports that proposal. The Atrazine Network is encouraging farmers to go ahead and submit concerns or comments to the EPA during the upcoming 60-day comment period. Finally, Rob Elliot, who is an Illinois farmer and a member of the Illinois Corn Marketing Board, says this year's Corn Congress and meetings in Washington, D.C. contained a large number of Illinois delegates. Here's Elliot's report.
Monday and Tuesday of this week, what they call the action teams or committees of NCGA meet on Monday and Tuesday to conduct business of the organization. And there are committees and action teams that range from ethanol and trade and livestock and all the various entities of the organization, even including membership and outreach. Then on Wednesday is typically reserved for when most of the congressional folks have gotten to town, got settled in, and they're there. So, for example, the Illinois delegation will visit the majority of all the Illinois congressional folks, as well as Senators Durbin and Duckworth in each of their office to spend time. And it's not just lobbying per se, but it's about having a relationship and doing some education with those folks and just being there and they knowing who you are. And then on Thursday of this week is actually what is called the Corn Congress, where policy discussion takes place and updates on the association with the entire body of folks that attend. So it's a pretty busy week.
This has been your Illinois Corn TV Weekly News Update. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook. Stay tuned for next week's edition. Have a great July, and remember, you can find more at ilcorn.org.